Yes, settle the long-standing matter of pension and gratuities, which has been hanging in the balance since negotiations ended last year, but also address the issues of contract work and benefits for contracted workers. This was the sentiments expressed by many workers on Friday, in between voting for a new executive. One worker told GBN his salary has been stagnant for a long time and is hoping the union will be in a position to bargain contracted workers, since this is similarly the new mood for employment.
My salary, right? I'll give them more money, right? For my salary very small, when I get my salary, I can't see what I'm doing it.
Another worker says he wants temporary or daily paid workers to have some form of security at the end of their years of service. As it now stands, they are not eligible for pension since they were not appointed by the Public Service Commission.
And these people, what you would find is that when they retired, their social situation become far worse in comparison to someone who might have been appointed by the Public Service Commission. For instance, someone might serve for 30 years, and because they are appointed, they would be receiving the gratuity and pension. But the other might just be a daily paid person, and you find that they might be serving for the entire 30 years. But because they are not appointed by the Public Service Commission, they are not entitled to a pension from government. I believe that these people need to be taken care of.
A few workers shared with GBN on what they wanted addressed.
Pension and gratuity.
So I believe some mechanism need to be put in place, whereby even contract workers, that they would serve all the years, and as it is presently, they are not entitled to no gratuity for the time they must have served. Even the registration of people, there is no concerted effort on behalf of the union sufficiently enough to have people registered. I believe it's because they must have felt that the union dues would be coming out from workers in any way, whether they are in contract or not. So then once the union dues are coming out automatically, there is not much need to look after these people.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Implementation and Infrastructure, Marima Jessamy, wants the new executive to give thought to the inclusion of permanent secretaries at meetings.
But what I personally would like to see is that as a permanent secretary, that our needs be addressed differently, that the union will engage permanent secretary, because normally when meetings are held with the general workers, I don't think that our needs are really being addressed. For example, there are productivity issues in the public service where most of us would go beyond the call of duties, and it is like it is not being addressed. I think for workers in general, health and safety issues continue to be a concern, but I think if we really want to make a difference, we must put on the table the matter of productivity, engagement of permanent secretaries in a serious way to discuss the management of the service together. It is good.
Chrislina John, GBN News.